Excellency, the Honorable Minister for Consular Affairs, representing His Excellency Ambassador Godwin Adama of the Consulate General of Nigeria, South Africa, the diplomatic corps present, the Nigerian Women Association, South Africa, the United Nigerian Wives Association, the Christian Association of Nigeria, South Africa, the Nigerian lawyers representing the Ohanes and Igbo, the Yoruba descendants of Nigeria, South Africa, every organization that is present here, whether you are nation or not, we welcome you once more to the official launching of the Nigerians in Diaspora Must Vote. The African Diaspora Union, AFRIDU, welcomes all Nigerians and Nigerian groups, all Africans and non-Africans, NGOs, human rights organizations, and the various media groups to the official launch of Nigerians in Diaspora Must Vote. The African Diaspora Union, AFRIDU, is a civil society organization acting as the umbrella body of the African diaspora organizations in Africa, with a view to integrate Africans into the African nations where they reside in, with the spirit of Ubuntu, which is brotherhood, focusing towards the African Union Vision 2063. We have our representations in the African regional economic communities, namely Arab Maghreb Union, UMA, Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa, COMESA, Community of Sahara States, SADC, Eastern African Community, EAC, Economic Community of Central African States, ECAS, Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, and Southern African Development Community, SADC, and has since developed working relationship with the US, African Union, African Diaspora, 6th region, Europe, the RODC 6th region Diaspora Caucus, United States and Canada, and the Middle East African Diaspora Unity Council, MEDUC, all under the unifying Pan-African Diaspora Union party to improve and liberate the Africans from their economic and mental slavery. Nigerians in Diaspora Must Vote is a registered non-profit and non-political party project under the African Diaspora Union, in which every Nigerian in diaspora is free to join in their countries of residence or with the Nigerians in Diaspora Must Vote coordinators in their various countries or regions to lobby, campaign, persuade the Nigerian federal government and the National Assembly, if necessary, through the judiciary to amend the constitution to allow the Nigerians resident outside Nigeria to exercise their civic and fundamental rights of freedom to participate in the Nigerian democratic process. We are all bona fide Nigerians, and those who live in Nigeria are not more Nigerian than we are. We and our children and grandchildren are Nigerians with Nigerian blood in us, and in fact, more patriotic than most Nigerians in Nigeria, and contribute immensely to the growth of the gross domestic product of Nigeria. No one has a right to make us lesser Nigerians because we live or are born outside Nigeria. We, the first, second, and third generation of Nigerians living outside Nigeria, who have become professionals, experts, academia, aviators, aeronautics, medical doctors, lawyers, engineers, accountants, scientists, surveyors, architects, businessmen and women, etc., cannot be declared second-class citizens of Nigeria, discriminated upon and disenfranchised because we live outside Nigeria. We are all full-blooded Nigerians, born of equal status, and our civic rights to participate in the Nigerian elections and governance cannot be taken away from us. To those who claim that a part of the reasons for non-diaspora vote in Nigeria is because we don't have the database of Nigerians living outside Nigeria, or there will be massive or excessive increase in the number of Nigerians claiming to live outside Nigeria if such is granted, can tell it to the best. We live in a global world of technology where Nigerians in diaspora registered in the DVA and have their e-passports controlled through our immigration database in Abuja. Hence, it will be a lie of the century to claim the difficulty in diaspora voting. Our rights to the Nigerian nationality are trampled and infringed upon. We demand for an immediate amendment to the Nigerian Constitution to include all Nigerians living in and outside Nigeria to register and vote in their area of domiciliary, and for the Independent National Electoral Commission to immediately act on that to accommodate the Nigerians in diaspora to the forthcoming 2023 presidential and gubernatorial elections. This is one thing we ask from the Nigerian President, the National Assembly, and the INEC, and we, the Nigerians living outside Nigeria, all over the world, are ready to pursue with vehemence and fight for this legal, natural, moral, and human right as bona fide Nigerians. The days of debate or hours of discussion are over. The days of talking and too much grammar are over. So are the days of unnecessary WhatsApp arguments, disputes, and claims all over. We have come to the days of talk and do. A city set on the hill cannot be hidden. We therefore call on all Nigerians living outside Nigeria and inside Nigeria, civil rights groups, human rights groups, NGOs, well-meaning politicians, Christians and Muslims, and all ethnic groups in Nigeria to rise up to this discrimination and disenfranchisement of Nigerians in the diaspora and lend their voices and action, for an injustice to one is an injustice to everyone. Thank you once again for coming. God bless you.